So then let's check. Okay. So whenever we like between innings. Okay.
That was really good.
Welcome to Sailing Schools for today's ball game against the Turpin Lady Cardinals. Junior high. Junior high played well earlier, fell just short. So for the Lady Cats is going to be Addie Fisher. First pitch from Fisher is going to be high, ball one. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be fouled back hard, strike one. One pitch. Oh, looked like. So that runs the count to 2-1. 2-1. Makes it a 3-1 count here early on to the first batter for Turpin. Three-one pitch is going to be low, and that's a leadoff walk drawn by the Turpin Cardinals. So the runner on first base. First pitch is going to be a strike. His shirt. Kirsten Unwin playing short. She gets the ball over to second for the first out, and the batter does reach first safely. So she reaches first on a fielder's choice, but still a good play. Good opportunity right there for the Lady Cats to turn a double play. So one out, and first pitch is going to be a ball. And 1-0 pitch is going to be popped up to right field. And Katie Griffith comes over and makes the play for the out. First pitch is going to be high for a ball. Lady Cats come into this game with a 7-2 record. Coming off 2 wins already this week to Okarche and Laverne. And that ball is going to be inside corner for the strike. One pitch, bunt attempt is going to be rolled back foul.
One more, Addie, let's go.
That ball is going to be struck into left field. That's going to drop, center field. That's going to drop in front of the center fielder. That's the first hit allowed in the ball game. Fisher pitched really well on Saturday against Woodward, where she didn't allow a hit until I believe the 5th inning. So first pitch is going to be a ball. Pitch 2 in the dirt. I'm going to get a 2-0 count. And that pitch is going to be high. Count to 3-1. Oh, excuse me, it was a strike earlier. The umpire just said 2-2. Pitch going to be grounded foul. Reason they're not working to see what Turpin is, but they come into this game with a 5-1 record. This count remains 2-2, and the pitch and swung on. I'm trying to figure out. I believe that's going to be. I believe that's Stacy Cooper that was playing center field, and it is. So, good job by come over there and make that catch. So after the top of the first inning, the score is the scoreboard is 0s, heading to the bottom of the first inning. Bottom of the first going. Kirsten Unwin is going to come on to lead off for the Lady Cats. I guess that defensively, Unwin is playing short. Unwin is going to be high. She had a walk as well. She's been hitting the ball well lately after a slow start, but she's hitting .292 on the season after Tuesday's game. She swings, and she's going to pop that one up, and it's going to be caught by the Turpin third baseman for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And now stepping into a hole hitter, Kaysen Newman. Newman hitting .258 this season. Looked like she took that off the elbow. She actually hit that off the knob of the bat as she kind of turned, and so that's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch to Newman's going to be high for ball one. One just below the knees for ball two. So it runs the count to 2-1. That pitch looked like maybe it was at the top. Now Newman's going to have to bat a little bit to stay alive, and give herself a good pitch to hit. And she does a high one there, so she goes down swinging. That's the second out of the inning for the Lady Cats. Now Lady Cat catcher Avery Burton comes to the plate. Burton hitting .414 on the year. That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Ball's outside for a ball. And again, Turpin pitcher gets the outside pitch for a strike, so that makes the count 1-2.
Let's go win it, Avery.
1-2 pitch could be high, ball two.
Hey, bad luck, win it, Avery. Get going outside.
Catcher. Just going to give the umpires to walk the ball back out to the pitcher to give the catcher a chance to reset herself. That ball went off her. And full count pitch coming right here, and Burton swings and she misses. Score by either team in this on the scoreboard. So as we head to the top of the second, the game is scoreless here in Sealing. And we're back here at the top of the second inning. Fisher's first pitch to Turpin is going to be a ball.
Good job, Addie.
Great pitch there by Fisher. So it's 1-1. And the pitch, and it's going to be fouled just behind on top of the Lady Cat dugout down the first base line. Fisher's pitch is going to be swung on and missed for strike 3, so Fisher gets the strikeout to start the second inning. And that's going to be the first out. And the first pitch is going to be a ball. Despite the 3-2 record, Fisher's been pitching pretty well this season. The pitch is going to be foul tip. Count goes 1-1. And for ball 2. And Turpin coach relays the pulls back, and Fisher gets the strike. So now the Turpin batter is going to almost guarantee be swinging here. Right next to us. Unfortunately, nobody came over to save us. Just watched the ball drop. There's a little bit of a gap between the net and the overhang here at ceiling, and that ball dropped into that little gap. So 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, excuse me. So that's the second strikeout in as many batters for the Turpin Cardinals. I'm going to throw down to Newman after the strikeout. Gets away from her. Fortunately, nobody on base, no harm. To those 2 strikeouts. That pitch is going to be lined in the left field, but just fouled by about a foot. So real quick here, back to an 0-2 count. And the pitch from Fisher, fouled off Burton yet again. She's kind of things for Burton. That's the third foul ball she's had to wear today. Count remains 0-2. Fisher's pitch. And she pulls the string for the changeup and gets her looking. Here at ceiling. The second inning, Tacey Cooper leads off for the Lady Cats. First pitch to Cooper. She swings on the pitch in the top of the zone. Probably would have been a strike anyway, so Strike one. Oh, that looked like it may have been on the outside corner, but strike two. Cooper hitting 238 entering today's action. Cooper caps one off the end of her bat, and it's going to go foul. So the count sets at 0-2. Here to the leadoff batter for the Lady Cats. Cooper. Build, and that's going to get down for a single. So Tacey Cooper delivers a leadoff single to start the bottom of the second inning, and that brings Addie Fisher to the plate. Fisher's the team leader at the plate. She's hitting 440. Her 11 hits, 6 of them have been for doubles. And she's going to strike that one into right field. That's going to get by the right fielder. So Cooper's going to come all the way. Fisher's going to go on to third. And Fisher's going to attempt to make it inside the park, as she does. So Addie Fisher with an inside the park. Fisher helps herself out right there as she puts 2 runs on the board for the Lady Cats. That first pitcher's clearly a little rattled for Turpin as that first pitch goes high. And then a 1-1 to Griffin. That's right at the bottom of the zone. So 2-1, good eye there by Griffin. And Griffin's going to pop one up the right field. Fall just inside the right field line. Good job by the Turpin right fielder. Get over there quickly and hold Griffin at first base with the single. But senior Bree Hedges to the plate. Hedges shows bunt. She puts one down. Looked like it was going to be a good bunt. Foul, so she'll get another attempt at it. Not a terrible attempt right there by Hedges. Turpin's going to kind of not play fully in. And Hedges does a good job right there to not make an attempt at that. So ball 1. Looked like she may have got the green light there to swing. So 1-1 pitch.
Let's go.
2-1 pitch is going to be popped to second base, and she's going to be out. That keeps Griffin at first. And that's the first out of the inning for the Gilchrist comes to the plate. And first pitch is going to be a strike. Griffin takes the pitch, ball 1. Ball 2. Two-1 pitch, top of the zone, ball 3. So Gilchrist takes second. That brings Emma Smart to the plate. Smart's one of 2 Lady Cats with over the fence home runs this year. Doing so this last weekend at Woodward, and she looks at the first pitch for a strike. And Smart swings at the next pitch, fouls it back off the net. 0-2 pitch here with 1 out, and Smart is going to hit a pop up to center field. Center fielder comes on and makes the catch. So 2 outs. As Unwin steps into the box.
Go 1.
Unwin looks at the first pitch, strike 1. Good patience there by Unwin.
Go 1.
Strike, so that 0-1 pitch is going to be in the dirt for ball 2. Lady Cats have runners at first and second. Unwin's, drawing a walk. Unwin takes the next pitch inside, ball 2. In, she delivers. Patience there by Unwin, and she's awarded for that patience. So 3-1 is the count now for the junior at the plate. And she swings and hits one. It's going to be popped up to second base. Second base it comes down, so that's going to end the inning. But Addie Fisher delivers an inside the park 2-run home run early on, and so the Cats now lead 2-0 after 2 innings of play. And we're back here, top of the third inning. First pitch from Maddie Fisher is going to be high, and it's going to get over the head of Avery Burton, the Lady Cat. That pitch is going to be high, 2-0. And Fisher's going to get her rhythm. And she delivers a strike right down the pipe right there, 2-1. And pitch at the top of the zone, strong. And she gets her down swing, and that's 4 straight strikeouts by Addie Fisher. And first pitch, second batter of the inning, it's going to be called a strike to the lefty. I think it came off one of them. And Turpin is able to with a hit. That piece of a cell phone. Missed that last hit, but so that breaks the strikeout streak, and now the first pitch to the next batter is going to be a ball. Batter swings. She hits one high to right field. Griffin got 2 outs in the top of the third inning. And the first pitch is going to be right down the middle for a strike. Unable to make the play, so runners are safe. I would give her a hit. I'd give her a hit there, as that took kind of a funky hop for unwin, make it a tough play on her. So after the infield single. First pitch is going to be in the dirt, and it's going to get through the legs of Avery Burton, and the runners are going to advance. So Turpin now has 2 runners in scoring position. Tying run standing on second base. Fisher delivers. It's going to be high and outside for ball 2. Going to be hit deep, but fortunately it's going to be foul. That one hop to the wall, but it was in foul territory, so that's a long strike for Turpin. Makes the count 2-1. Fish tries to pull a string, but it came across just a little too low. That break made 3-1. And that 3-1 pitch is going to be in there for a strike. So now The count runs full with 2 runners on second and third for Turpin. That ball is going to be struck into left field. Bree Hedges goes. Fisher gets out a little bit of a danger there, and so Turpin strands 2 runners on base. And after the top of the 3rd inning, as we head to the bottom, the Lady Cats lead the Cardinals 2-0. And leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning is going to be Casey Newman. And her into a nice evening here in Sealing. It's 89 degrees, sitting in the shade. It feels less than that with a little bit of a better. I think we're all kind of waiting for next week, though, when things are really supposed to cool off. And Newman's going to ground one past the diving shortstop into left field. So Lady Cats, the 2nd and 3rd innings, have started the inning with the single. So now it's going to be 1-0. And the pitch popped up by Burton. Back behind our broadcast position here. Even Burton again pops one up. This one's going to stay, give an opportunity. And the Turpin first baseman and catcher kind of miscommunicated. And probably been the catcher's call, and she slowed up as the ball drops. Another opportunity for Burton with a 1-2 count. Newman's going to slide back in there safely. Burton's going to hit that one to deep left center field. Left fielder goes over there, makes a play. Newman stays at first base. So 1 out, 1 runner on, and that's going to bring Tacey Cooper to the plate. Cooper holds off, and it's going to be a high ball. Newman. So Newman able to get the Lady Cats into scoring position with 1 out. Cooper scored earlier in the game on Fisher's inside the park home run. Going to pop up to center field, and that's going to be out. Unfortunately, not deep enough for Newman to advance to third. So the hero of the second inning, Addie Fisher, comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position. She's going to try to help her case yet again and extend this Lady Cat lead. First pitch could be high and outside for ball one.
Don't leave her there, 7.
That pitch is going to be low, ball 2. Around Fisher, but they're not going to intentionally put this in a spot that she can hit. And that one's going to be high, swung on, popped up to first base to end the inning. So 2-0. And we're ready to get the fourth inning going here with the Turpin Cardinals at the plate. Addie Fisher in the circle for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats lead 2-0. First pitch is going to be, looked like it was across the letters, but it's going to be a ball. So 1-0 pitch, perfect down the middle. And the Turpin batter kind of has to hold up a little bit longer. And Turpin fouls it back. So it's going to be 1-2. 1-2 pitch is going to be punched out into center field. She just kind of pushed it out there with a single. Offered at with the bunt attempt, but it's going to be fouled back to the net. And the 0-1 pitch could be popped up. Looking somewhat into the sun is Kirsten Unwin, and she's going to make the catch right in front of second base. So Turpin has one out in the top of the fourth. Runner standing on first. That pitch is going to be low for ball one. And The 1-0 pitch will be just high for ball 2. 2-0 with 1 out. That's 3 straight balls. High for Fisher. Right down the middle. Most of the time, you're not going to see a batter swing at a 3-0 pitch. So many times that's a given strike, so Fisher takes it. And Fisher's going to deliver. It's going to be bounced back to her. And unfortunately, Unwin's not going to be able to find the bag. And so that's going to be an error, and both runners are going to reach safely. Good play right there by Fisher to get the ball back to Unwin, but Unwin kind of got herself in an awkward spot, couldn't find the bag, and the runner was able to slide in before she was able to get her foot on the bag. And Turpin is going to lay down a bunt. Spark's going to pick it up, throw it to first. So with 2 outs, Turpin again for the second inning in a row has 2 runners in scoring position. That pitch is going to be fouled back. Fisher looks in, 0-1 pitch. She pulls the trigger, but unfortunately it's going to be a ball. So the changeup, she's not going to get a strike off of it, so evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is going to be hit, and Emma Smart's going to go over and make a nice play to record the out. So again, runners on second and third for Turpin, and they are unable to score to bring a runner across. So heading to the bottom of the 4th inning, Lady Cats lead Turpin 2-0. Back here, bottom of the 4th inning, Katie Griffin's going to lead off the inning for the Lady Cats. See if the Lady Cats can extend the lead. It's a very good Turpin team. That pitch is going to be fouled back. Start the inning with an 0-1 count. Oh, 0-1 pitch could be low for ball 1. Pulled foul, ball 2. I think most people around here know where Turpin is, but it's a 2-hour and 15-minute drive, according to Google Maps. That's all. Sometimes buses can't drive as fast as what Google Maps says, but Not an easy trip to get from Turpin to Ceiling. And the 1-2 pitch is going to be high. Evens up the count at 2. And that pitch is going to be the top of the zone. Popped up by Griffin. And again, Turpin's unable to kind of make a decision on who's going to take the foul ball. And that foul ball is going to drop right between 3 girls. And Turpin's done a lot of things right today. Had opportunities at the plate, but that's twice where they've let a foul ball just drop. So Griffin gets another opportunity, but she's going to swing and miss. So Griffin's going to be the first out at the bottom of the 4th inning. And now Bree Hedges comes to the plate. Hedges looks at the first one. Not a bad pitch to take as it was towards the top of the zone, maybe even a little outside. 0-1 pitch is going to be high for ball 1. That pitch is going to be high for ball 2. Lady Cats will be back in action on Saturday in Fairview. I can't remember the time they play. It's have a little festival. And that's going to miss again, so that's 3 straight balls. Moves the count to 3-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So Hedges looks at a full count here with 1 out. And that ball is going to be fouled back. Count remains 3-2. Is just going to go down swinging at a pitch to the top of the zone. So Lady Cats now have 2 down, bottom of the 4th inning, and that's going to bring up Carrie Gilchrist. First pitch could be high for ball 1. Pitch. It's going to hit deep and foul, but it's going to be caught by the left fielder. It would have been a foul ball, but that was a hard hit ball there by Gilchrist. She just missed one. I think if she would have hit that on the sweet spot, it may have been gone. So the Lady Cats go down in order in the bottom of the 4th inning. So we head to the top of the 5th. Lady Cats lead 2-0. And top of the 5th inning, first pitch is going to be fouled off by Turpin. I want to thank everybody who's joining us today, Wildcat TV. That pitch is going to be bunted, and it's just going to spin right on top of the chalk, so that's going to stay fair. That's kind of tough. There's not a whole lot you can do. As in a situation like that, you're waiting for it to roll foul, and it just sat there and spun in the same spot like a top. And so Turpin has the leadoff batter on with a bunt single. And the next batter, first pitch, rips one into left field. And so just like that, Turpin has 2 runners on. First pitch is going to be low. Be paying attention to our Facebook page, Wildcat TV, as we may be doing some junior high softball this weekend at the Woodward tournament. I'm not 100% sure just yet, but it is a very good possibility. Like I said, the high school team will play again in Fairview on Saturday. Don't have the time on that as it was announced earlier this week, but and then right back Monday, Lady Cats will be at Vicide, junior high and high school. And the 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled back. On Tuesday, both junior high and high school will be visited by the Lady Whippets of O'Keene here in Sealing. That's a good pitch there. That's going to be called a foul. I'll actually see O'Keene twice next week, as my daughter will play. Her Cherokee team was going to play at O'Keene on Thursday. The pitch is going to be a ball, full count. And that pitch is going to be hit. It's going to get to the wall in right center field. That's going to score 2 runs. And the runner's going to be held at third. So a 2-run triple by Turpin ties the game at 2. There's 3 straight hits by Turpin, starting with the bunt that looked like it was going to go foul, and it didn't. And Fisher just continues to battle. She delivers one right down the middle for strike 1. We knew this was going to be a battle between the Lady Cats and Cardinals. That pitch is going to be high. Turpin came into this game with a 5-1 record. And that pitch just misses to the inside. It'll be 2-1. I don't know if you can hear it through my microphone. That triple really fired up the Turpin dugout. They got a little loud. They're getting loud over there. It's 3-1. That pitch catches the inside corner, makes it 3-2. Pitch is going to be popped up. Casey Newman comes over. She makes a play right. So Turpin now has 1 out. Top of the 5th inning with runner standing on third. pitch is going to be down the middle, strike one. Turpin's going to take the lead with a single in the left field. So Turpin now leads 3-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch could be a strike. Runner looked like maybe she was going to take off to second, or Burton was going to try to snap throw to first, catch her off guard, but she held off. And that ball is going to be bunted. Newman's going to come over and make a great play, get it over to first quickly. So if Newman didn't make that play quickly, Turpin may have advanced to third, but she did a great job getting it over to first, and she retreated back to third. So 2 outs, and that first pitch by Fisher is going to be a strike. And that pitch is going to be lined back up the middle. Gilchrist is going to come in. Cooper. She's going to make a great throw. And Cooper's going to gun her down at home. So instead of tacking on a run, we're out of the inning after Cooper made a great throw home and Burton applied the tag. So we head to the bottom after Turpin scores 3 runs to take the lead. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning. Turpin leading 3-2. And start the bottom of the 5th inning. Emma Smart was going to lead off for the Lady Cats. That first pitch is going to be high for ball 1. Second pitch high, ball 2. Pitch, and that's going to get down in the right field for Smart, and it's going to get by the right fielder, so Smart's going to go to second. She's going to stretch it out to third, and she's going to be safe at third with a stand-up triple. Great way to lead off the inning after allowing Turpin to take the lead in the top half. Just like that, the Lady Cats have a chance to tie the game with a runner standing on third base. That brings Kirsten Unwin to the plate. And Unwin's going to lay down a bunt attempt. It's going to roll foul. Trying to catch the Turpin defense off guard right there by putting down a bunt. 0-1, Unwin swing, and she's going to lift that up. Just Gonna make a tough catch by the Turpin's shortstop, but she kind of falls back, but right on it. Emma takes off from from third on the catch as she's going to come across the score. So it's a tie ball game in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Turpin's going to appeal. Turpin's going to appeal the tag. She tagged at third. And he's going to say safe. I'm not quite sure the field umpire was paying attention to if she took off early or not. I couldn't tell, so. Either way, it's safe call, so that brings Newman to the plate with 1 out, but a tie ball game. Big hack there by Newman. She swings at 1 that was low and outside. And that pitch does hit Newman. Unlike earlier where it caught the knob of her bat, she does get 1 off the elbow. So Newman goes down to first base on the hit by pitch. Avery Burton steps in. And Burton shows bunt, pulls back, and Newman takes off to second, and she's going to be in there safe. Not sure. I think the umpire called a strike on that. I'm not quite sure. Pitch to Burton is going to be swung on and missed. It is an 0-2 count, so that first one was a called strike by the umpire. The Lady Cats, Newman is standing on second base. She is what would potentially be the winning run if she scores and that score holds. This pitch is going to be outside for a ball, 1-2. That ball's going to be fouled straight back over the net. Count remains the same. Burton's going to make a hard swing, but unfortunately it's going to go high into right field. Right fielder comes on, makes a catch. So after the ending the last inning with by gunning somebody down from center field, Tacey Cooper steps in with a runner in scoring position. An opportunity to give the Lady Cats the lead, but it looks like the Turpin coach is going to jump up and go talk to his pitcher. As I mentioned earlier, the junior high squad will be in action this weekend at the Woodward Tournament. They play first game tomorrow at 6, I believe. Let's see if I can find the schedule here. And that first pitch is going to go off the plate, bounce it back to the net. So it's going to allow Newman to just move on over to third base. That pitch is going to be a low for ball 2. So yes, the junior high does play. It's just straight bracket play, so they play their first game at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. They win, they move to winner's bracket 11:30. And if they lose, then they'll play immediately at 7:30. So that pitch is going to be and the 3-0 pitch is going to be in the dirt. So Cooper heads to first base. Lady Cats have runners at the corners with 2 outs. Addie Fisher comes to the plate. Fisher shows bunt and pulls back. And so Cooper's going to take second base on a snap throw down the third. That pitch from Fisher is going to be high. Somebody in a Lady Cat dugout sounds like a siren going off. 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be a called strikes. Count moves to 2-1. 2 outs. 2 runners on in scoring position for the Lady Cats. Fisher's going to hit one into center field. That's going to get to the wall. That's going to score Newman and Cooper. And Fisher's going to hold up at second. So Lady Cats add 2 runs and take the lead, 5-3. Cam Little Coyotes could come on the run for Fisher as a courtesy runner.
Let's go, Katie.
Let's go, Katie. That's it.
Now Katie Griffin, her first pitch is going to be foul back foul.
Katie.
0-1 pitch is going to be low for ball 1.
Go, Katie.
One pitch right down the middle.
Let's battle up here, win it.
So Griffin waits for the 1-2 pitch, and she's going to hit that one into right field, and that's going to score. That's going to score a Little Coyote from second base. Lady Cats had another run, make it 6-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Go, Bree, it's your turn.
Go, Bree. Go, Bree.
Go, Bree, nothing but confidence. Let's go.
And first pitch to Bree Hedges is going to be in there for a strike. Lady Cats next weekend will head to the Arapahoe Butler tournament. Bree looks at that one. 0-1.
Deep breath, let's go. No, you can.
Or excuse me, 1-1. Hedges swing on and foul that one back.
Let's go, Bree, win it.
1-2. It's going to be a ball at the Arapahoe Butler Invitational. Lady Cats going to play their first game on Thursday at 1:30, and then play at 3:15. That's going to be a ball. At 1:30, they'll take on Shattuck. And this is on Thursday. At 3:15, they're going to take on the Moreland Bearcats. And then on Friday, they're scheduled to play at 1:30. And Hedges is going to line out to second base to end the inning. So after 5 innings play, Lady Cats now have the lead 6-3 heading to the top of the 6th. All right, we're back here at the top of the 6th inning. Looks like Turpin's going to have a pinch hitter. And the girl they're hitting for is going to re-enter after this half inning. Fisher looks in. First pitch of the 6th inning is going to be high for ball 1. And don't forget, next week, Friday night, week 0. Pitch is going to hit the outside corner for strike 1. Week 0 of the 2025 football season, the Wildcats head down to Snyder to kick off this season. That pitch is going to be high for ball 2 as Wildcats begin their campaign to get back to Edmond to upgrade that silver ball to a gold ball this season.
Good pitch.
2-1 pitch right down there, 2-2. We will be, after this pitch, this could be foul. Our high school broadcast will be moved over to the Squirtle platform by this time next week, hopefully. Everything remains the same for Wildcat TV. It's just streamed on a little bit different platform. We don't have the chance of getting shut down for advertising and things like that. So, a great pitch there by Fisher. She gets the batter down swinging on the changeup. So, it's going to be 1 out here in the 6th inning. All of us here at Wildcat TV are excited about this partnership with Squirtle. Give our students a chance to get a little bit more exposure. First pitch is going to be high for a ball. If you're interested in a sponsorship of Wildcat TV, visit our Facebook page, reach out to us. Give myself a call, Mr. Scott, at the school, and we will get you set up. That pitch is going to be a strike. And again, gets her swinging, so that makes it a 1-2 count. Thank you to Bryson, Scout, and Haley who've been helping today. That pitch is going to be fouled back. Pitch is going to be Swung on and missed, so Fisher gets herself another strikeout. Make it 2 outs here in the inning. Fisher has 6 Ks today. This is the leadoff batter for Turpin. She's going to pop. And Unwin's going to run from the shortstop position. She's going to make the catch in foul territory to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Cats lead Turpin 6-3. All right, Kara Gilchrist is going to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Lady Cats. She's going to look at the first pitch, strike. Pitch is going to be high. Turpin did make a pitching change in the circle, so the pitcher who is there goes over third base, and I believe this is the third baseman that goes into the circle. And that pitch is going to be a ball. That's the ball in the dirt. 2-2. And Gilchrist gets hit by the pitch, so she advances to first. Looks like the Turpin catcher's having some issues with her pitch card. Her wristband has the pitch numbers on there that they call out. That bunt kicked right back into the leg of Emma Smart. Came to the plate. It's going to be a foul ball. And Smart Hits grounder to second base. He's going to underhand toss that to the shortstop on the bag to get Gilchrist out. So Smart is going to stay at first base. Lady Cats have one out in the bottom of the sixth inning here, and that's going to bring top of the order of Kirsten Unwin. Unwin takes the first pitch for a strike. Snap throw over to first, and Smart is going to dive back in safely. And that pitch is going to be in the dirt and get away from the catcher. Smart. Second time I've done that. Smart's going to advance to second base. So Unwin sets with a 1-1 count. That pitch is going to be down the middle for a strike, so 1-2. Pitch is going to be rolled across the plate, so that evens the count at 2. That's going to be fouled back to the fence. Say back to the fence. The fence down past the third base dugout. Count remains 2-2. And another high pitch, and Smart is going to advance to third. The catcher is going to throw it down to third. And it's a bad throw, and Smart's going to come across the plate to score. So Lady Cats add another run, make it 7-3. Here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Unwin 3-2 count. She's going to cap one right back to the pitcher. He's going to get it over to first base for the second out of the inning. Kaysen Newman comes to the plate. Newman's going to bounce this to the third baseman, who's come across, make a good throw for the out. So we are headed to the top of the seventh inning. Last chance for the Turpin Cardinals as they trail the Lady Cats 7-3. And we're back, top of the seventh inning. Lady Cats lead 7-3. Last chance for the Turpin Cardinals. Hattie Fisher still in the circle for the Lady Cats. Her first pitch is going to be across right down the middle for a strike. Good way to start what's hopefully going to be the final inning. The shadows from that ball's going to be inside for a ball. The shadows from the stands have reached most of the way across the infield. Turned out to be a beautiful evening here in Sealing. ball's going to be fouled back. A 1-2 count. And a 1-2 pitch could be going to be high. Decent swing and miss type of pitch. So it's probably exactly where she wanted to put it, 2-2. That pitch just a little bit lower. May have even got the top of the zone, but it is a ball. So 3-2, full count. Fisher's pitch, and that's pulled foul. And 3-2 pitch, just below the knee is going to be a ball. So Turpin gets a leadoff walk. This will probably be Fisher's game, I would think, for a little bit at least, unless she gets in too much trouble. And first pitch is going to be across for a strike. And I've got a fly that's bothering me here. Oh, 1 pitch. It looked like it may have been a strike, but it's going to be called a ball. So 1-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Burton throws it down to first, but I think Coach Howard letting Burton know behind the plate that let's not worry about that runner at first base. With a 4-run lead. The odds are against the Cardinals right now. And that pitch is going to be fouled, just barely fouled back. Again, counts be 1-2. No outs. That looked like a pretty good changeup, and umpire's going to say it's inside. So it's going to be 2-2. And Fisher's going to get her going down swinging, so that's another strikeout for Fisher. So 2 outs to go, hopefully, in this ball game. First pitch by Fisher. It's going to be foul. Oh, 1 out. 0-1 count. And that's going to be bunted, and she's going to reach safely. And really, the Turpin batter looked like she may have got lucky because she put that bat really close to the ball after it came down. So Turpin has runners at first and second with 1 out. And first pitch is going to be high, ball 1. One pitch could be grounded to short. Unwin's going to make the play, get it over to Newman at third for the force out. So last chance for the Cardinals with 2 outs. They have runners first and second, trailing the Lady Cats by 4 runs. And that pitch is going to be fouled back. Strike 1. And again, that pitch will be fouled over the stands here. Strike 2. Let's see if Fisher can end this right here with a strike. And she does. She gets the batter swinging, and that's going to be the ball game. So the Lady Cats get another victory against a really good Turpin Cardinal team today in Sealing. They beat them 7-3. And like I said, the Lady Cats will be back in action on Saturday. Don't remember exactly what time, but they will be back in action Saturday in Fairview. So after today's victory, we thank you all for joining us and tuning in Wildcat TV.